know who's married right now. They're married to broke-ass niggas. And they don't care. We don't give a fuck about your money. I couldn't care less about your fucking money, okay?
Hey cousins, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Cousins, we got another situation here. Alright, let's just get right into it. Thank you to all my new subscribers. We are on the road to 500 subscribers, cousins. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video. But we have a situation with a woman. You can already see she is of the 8x11 color. And she has basically said the N-word, and let's just get into it because we have a lot to unpack in this video, and it's really not funny, but it's just really the audacity for me that I feel like the world has changed so much that back in the day, you could not, well, I shouldn't even say back in the day because it's always been like this. It's just that now everyone is more comfortable doing it in public. That's what I should say. I shouldn't say back in the day because it was worse back in the day. But now it's just more publicized that everyone can be blatantly, racist. But let's just get into this video because I was able to pull the full clip. I saw a lot of people just put in the clip that I put in the beginning of the video, but let's just watch the entire clip real quick.
This time I have a beef with the male community. I give my criticisms to all because we are all about equity and inclusion here, right? So I'm sick and tired of all girls getting blamed, or like guys, certain guys, thinking that all girls are gold diggers. I don't know if it's because you get your information from those street interviews in like Miami at 3 a.m. outside of a nightclub. You're getting the opinion of some dumb whores and immigrants fresh off the boat looking for a green card. Yes, they are probably gold diggers, but that's the exception. I'm the rule. Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass niggas. And they don't care. We don't give a fuck about your money. I couldn't care less about your fucking money, okay? My type is broke mechanics and surfer hippie dudes who just want to live in a shack and surf and have babies. All I ask of a man is that you're competent, you're not a pussy. If somebody broke into our house at 3 a.m., you would know how to grab a gun and shoot a motherfucker. That's pretty much all we ask. Like, that's pretty much like all girls I know. I don't know one girl who's a gold digger. So stop throwing us all under the bus as if we're all gold diggers because we don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about your money. My dating history consists of all broke guys. I actually don't even like rich guys. They have an attitude. They're spoiled brats. They don't know anything about real life. I was raised on a farm with 4 brothers, so I can't deal with the bullshit. I don't like a pussy. I hate pussies. So stop with the gold digger. Stop.
Now, cousins, when I saw the clip of her saying broke ass N-word, I was like, I was baffled. I gagged, I gasped, everything. I was baffled, all right? But then when I watched the full clip, I am still baffled, right? But I understand what she's trying to say, okay? The whole immigrant thing, I don't understand why everybody feels like immigrants are like these horrible people, that not every immigrant that come into the United States is a great person. No. But immigrants come to this country for the land of the free. I thought this was what the land was for, to make a better life for themselves and their families. Same thing as Americans who are already here, which we don't even have to go into the history lesson about how you guys ended up here, okay? But anyway, back to this video. I'm about to get sidetracked. But cousins, her basically saying that like all her friends are not gold diggers, like all their men are basically broke. They're all just trying to figure things out. They just like a nice lifestyle. They just want to have babies, blah, blah, blah. Like they're still struggling. They're not looking for rich men. And it's mainly like other different types. It's a certain type of woman that we all know that looks for those type of men that have money only, right? But her saying broke ass N-word, girl, no. That should never be normalized. Whether you're black or you're white, we need to all just stop saying it. Okay, I know some black people, they said that they want to take back the word, they want to take it back, they want to make it like my brother, my brother. Okay, cool. If that's what you guys want to do, fine. But I feel like we need to make sure we have the same energy for everybody. I don't think anybody that's not African American, they should not be using the word point blank, period. If you grew up with a bunch of black people, I don't care how many black D's you took, how many black kids you got, how many black friends you got. I just feel like the word should just stick with the black community and the black community alone. And if you guys don't feel like that, well, to each their own. This was the same situation on Baddies with Jayla, Gretchen, when Gretchen was saying the N-word, and Jayla was trying to explain to her, like, hey, you shouldn't be using that word because even though you are Puerto Rican, you are of the European Puerto Rican descent. So it's like, and then on her ID, she identifies as white. So yeah, you cannot go around using the N-word. You should not be able to go around using the N-word. And I just feel like we should never normalize this. And I'm honestly grateful that her job spoke out. I'm grateful that people are speaking out. But at the end of the day, it is freedom of speech. There's not really much we can do in this situation besides what we have done. And that's it. And I feel like as the black community, we need to stop only coming together when people are against us. That's the problem. Like, we need to always be together. And I know it's easier said than done. I know. But still, this whole situation is just crazy, that how comfortable she was to say it. That lets me know that in her day-to-day speak, her dialect, she normally uses that word. Like, that was not that was not a abnormal thing for her. That's normally the word that she uses. And they can use that around themselves. I'm pretty sure they all do. But you coming on the internet and you saying it, that you're too comfortable. And nobody should never be that comfortable. Freedom of speech or not. Honestly, to each their own. Everybody can do what they want except for the 8x11 people. I feel like 8x11 people, you guys should not be using the N-word at all. That should never be normalized. That will never be normalized. And honestly, if it was nothing wrong with it, she wouldn't have been fired. So let's go into it because her job did drop a statement on Instagram. Let's check that out real quick. They said, we at Rofi of the Carolinas want to address a recent incident that has caused concern and upset among our stakeholders. A newly hired employee made inflammatory remarks on social media that do not align with the values and beliefs of our company. We want to make it clear that these sentiments are not representatives of our organization, and we do not condone or support such behavior. As soon as we were made aware of the situation, we took immediate action to pull the employee from her assignment, which is not directly with any client of ours. And the employee is in question is no longer with our company. We are owned and operated by African American female and immigrant-owned business and handled this situation as quickly as we could. We want to assure you that we are committed to fostering a diverse, inclusive, and respectful work environment where all individuals are valued and respected. We understand the importance of upholding our principles of equality and understanding, and we will continue to strive to create a culture of respect within our organization. We appreciate the support and trust of our community, and we are dedicated to earning back any confidence that may have been shaken by this unfortunate incident. Thank you for your understanding and continued partnership. And cousins, I gagged. The fact that your boss is African American and this is how you. She probably didn't even know that. Honestly, she probably had no idea who the founders were of the company that she worked for. But let's see how she's talking all that smack on Twitter. So she's basically on Twitter. I guess her name is Lily. She's like, oh no, I just got fired. And you got some people that they're bigging her up, like, oh, I don't know why everybody's coming after you. And then she's basically saying like how black people are puppets and that this is exactly what she wanted everyone to do. And I do understand freedom of speech, but there's just some things you shouldn't be saying. She said, thanks, Black community, for helping to launch my new career in conservative media. You all played your role well, like the puppets you are. And someone said, may God bless you in this war against all of Wakanda. Like, cousins, unpack your thoughts in the comments. How do you guys feel about this situation? How do you guys feel about this whole thing? Do you guys think that it's okay for her to be on Twitter? And look at what she's doing. Look at how she is basically making a mockery of this whole situation. And I honestly feel like we shouldn't even be giving her any shine. Like, but I want to make this clear for this video. It's really to show how the world is really not changing, but actually getting worse. So as you can see, I had to put something over, an emoji over it, but that is a GUN that she's carrying around because her address was leaked. And again, she has no remorse. Everybody on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, they're coming after her. They're releasing her address. They're saying threatening her, all different type of stuff. And honestly, there's not really much we can do in this type of situation. There's so many racist people out here that they just will never like black people. And you don't really have to show them or prove to them why they should. You don't have to show or prove why you belong anywhere. All right. So at the end of the day, this is normal. Unfortunately, this is what we go through every single day. Okay. This is nothing new. This is not something that we should be surprised about, is the fact that she actually said it out in public. And that's probably why everybody is in an uproar. But everybody, just make sure you guys are protecting yourselves. Make sure you are being safe. And always keep your head on the swivel, all right? Don't get caught out here acting crazy. All right, cousins, make sure you guys unpack your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
Seems to have upset members of a certain community, and all the backlash just really made me, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care.
You're going to call us racist? You're going to call us potential Timothy McVeighs? Fuck you.